Hi everyone, this is Joanna, and today I'm going to share with you some items that I got from the grocery store. I can't really tell where my camera is. I'm thinking it's right there. This is my phone. My phone is propped up. It's not going to stay propped up. I have it on a box right now, and this is something I usually never do. And I have it tilted forward so you can see me, but so many people complain about not being able to see me. I don't think it's that important because I watch a lot of videos where it's just the person talking and showing what they have. But some have also thought that I was hiding, and I never was. It's just I put my phone on tabletop, which I'm going to put it back so it won't stay this way. But I did want to share that I'm doing a grocery haul. I went out to get some cold medicine because I got sick and I don't feel good at all. And I went to the grocery store and I still managed to get some junk food, but I got a little bit of food. But I did want to say the little video that I did about the stuff I was using, I used my cup of warmth up, and I'm probably about this much on the hand soap. And I'm going to be incorporating this fragrance in since it's about to be spring. This smells really good. This is the Poolside Colada. And I've heard a lot of you talk about this. It's in different packaging, I think. It's actually Poolside Coconut Colada. And at one point I had 2 of these and I took one to work. I didn't realize I had 2. But this is like my favorite version of their scents with coconut. It never really smelled coconutty to me. It just smelled really, really like beachy and summery, and I really do like it. And I had forgot that I had this, so because I finished this cream, I'm going to incorporate this set in there. And I'm also going to incorporate my Frosted Winter Woods. I've had this for a while. Y'all know that this is the one that contained my favorite scent, Snow Kissed Sugar. So I'm going to put my phone down and I'm going to share with you the groceries that I got. And y'all know there's a little story coming because I had a fit about my Pringles today. So I'll tell you a little bit about that as well. And I'm going to show you the stuff that I got for me having a cold. So pardon my look. I look horrible. I sound horrible, but I'll be right back. Okay, first up, I went into Dollar General. And y'all know that I always say I never go in Dollar General unless I'm looking for something specific, which I had found that they had my Theraflu. And y'all heard me say that I really, really do like that cold medicine a lot. And it could just be in my head, but I feel like it really, really works for me. And I never remember to go back and use these little $5 off coupons, but I need to since I seem to be going in there a little bit more than I used to. I spent $27.11. And what happened is one of our nurses at work got sick, but I think hers was upper respiratory. But I, being the hypochondriac that I am, was getting sicker and sicker Sunday. She had got sick on Saturday, and I went to work Sunday, but I felt really ill. But the closer we got to the end of the shift, the sicker I was feeling. Y'all heard me say that this Theraflu was a medicine that one of our nurses when I worked at another job got, and it really did the trick for me. It had that warming feeling before I read it. It really knocked the cold out of me. Now, I don't have the flu, but I always use a super strong cold medicine. And y'all heard me say the last time that I was in Dollar General store, I saw these. They were $7, okay? Somebody hid these because I was about to have a fit. Nothing that I wanted today was I able to find except for this and my vitamin C. So I got 2 of these because they were the only 2 there. If there would have been another one, I probably would have got a third so that I can always have it. Because I just pour this out like you're supposed to. And I take this while I'm at home because sometimes I'll get sleepy and I'll go back to bed. But I don't know what's happening to Theraflu because it's disappearing. The next thing I got on purpose was vitamin C. A lot of times I will take 2 500 vitamin C's. Every few hours I'll do that for about 3 or 4 days. I don't know if that really helps. Someone told me that years ago, and it could have been someone telling me something to hurt me, but it's never bothered me. I will take 2 vitamin C's I think I did that like maybe every 4 or 5 hours. I didn't take over 6 in a day. So let me backtrack that. I took 2 3 times a day for 3 or 4 days, and that just seemed to help. And then the other thing that I got for my cold is in with my grocery stuff. So the rest of the stuff that I found at Dollar General store, I got this just because they were $1. And these are the 2 toothpastes that I buy most. When my daughter would come over to get toothpaste, this is what she was looking for, because I try to keep a lot of things like light bulbs, which doesn't work well because light bulbs are blowing out sooner than ever. But things like the Aloe Charmin that I like, paper towels, toothpaste, and toothbrushes, and deodorant. I try to keep a lot of that around so that I don't run out. And these were just $1. Now, in my little rotation, I have that coconut crust up next to use. Mostly all I've ever bought was Ultra Bright, this Colgate White, and this Crest White. And before then, I was using Close Up. But the new Crest, that charcoal one that I got, and the coconut one that I got, I'm just now starting to delve into. So this is what I got. And then the next two things, guys, because even though I was sick, apparently I still got an appetite. I wanted to get these. They have the small bags of these in the vending machines at work, and I really did like them. I did not like the Grippos ones because I felt like they were too hot and it interfered with the flavor. I don't like hot, and a lot of people, when they would see me eating jalapenos and cheese dip, thought that I did. I don't. I like jalapenos because they're flavorful. I like something that's hot as long as I'm eating it and then it stops. I don't want to be sucking on ice cubes. I don't want to feel like my ears are smoking. That is not the kind of hot that I want. But these are really good. I did like these. And the next thing that I saw was this bottle of cherry vanilla Coke. And when I got in the grocery store, they had these in the 6-packs. I didn't know anything about this. Because we know I love cherry Coke and nothing's going to replace that. I love cherry Coke and I love vanilla Coke. So this time these two are together. So when I'm feeling better, we're going to give this a try. And then the next thing I got was I saw these hair, skin, and nail vitamins. And I usually try these in whatever form I find them in. I do have some gelatin caps that I was taking for my nails, but I didn't like those. My favorite brand was the Osco's brand that they had years ago. It really worked on my hair and my nails. My hair was super healthy then. And gelatin caps, I guess, is just gelatin. Whenever I would look up gelatin caps online, though, it would show the gel caps. It didn't show actual medicine. It showed the covering that, you know, houses the medicine in the capsule. So I'm going to put this up and I'm going to share with you what I got from the grocery store. I'm going to start with my refrigerated stuff and put that up, and then we'll get on with the rest of it. I went ahead and got this roasted garlic and Italian herb. These are the Gordon's fish frozen. What is this? Frozen, whatever their fish is. And you can smell the herbs on this, but this is really good. I often make this with broccoli and some type of rice or noodles, but I know that part of my problem with me feeling sick has less to do with a full cold and more to do with the fact that I don't eat right. So I'm going to make this right here with some broccoli today, as far as lunch or dinner or whatever it goes, because what is it, like after 2 o'clock here? I'm going to make this today. And I really do like that a lot. I made that when my kids were here at home. See, the next thing that I got, I think, and hopefully I'm not bending over too far here, is this chicken salad. I did get more of the same chicken salad that I had, and they didn't have the croissants that I wanted. So I had to get this little bag of these, and it didn't really matter because I only put it on the bread the right way the first day that I had it. After that, I was just putting some of this on a plate and eating it with a fork and eating the bread, so that's what I can do. It was just, I like the chicken salad, but when I wasn't feeling good, I just didn't feel like I wanted any more right now. And let me see the next refrigerated things. So my next refrigerated things are Parquet. I went ahead and got this because I'm going to cook my broccoli in this. And because I was ill in the store, it was my intent to open this up in the store and drink it. They had the single, but they did not have the lime or the plain one. And I love the pretty blue can that the plain one is in. That's what I was going to get. So I got this coconut water one. But I ended up not opening it up to drink. I didn't even drink it on the bus because it was a can. And of course I got broccoli because I'm going to cook this with that fish. And then the next thing I got, which I am going to probably drink this now while my food is cooking, this is my Sea Boost juice. I used to talk about this a lot. This is something else that when I get a cold, I drink a lot of this. They make this in this size and they make it in a bigger bottle size. And these little bottles be like $3.99. Today, I think they were $3.25. Now, whenever they're about near their expiration date, which is on the back here, they will knock them down to $1.74. But they make a lot of these. The one that's called Green Goddess, I love. It's a sweet one. But the one that's called Daily Greens is not. It's like drinking straight kale juice. And I couldn't tell the difference between the two. Like, I could never remember. I just knew there was a green one I liked and a green one that I didn't. I do drink the Daily Greens, but I have to buy it on purpose. My favorite one is the Green Goddess. And now that I know the difference between the two, I'm very careful. But they also make a coffee type drink. But to me, it's more shake than coffee. They also make a chocolate, what is it? Chai tea or something like that. They make a chocolate one that has chai or something like that in it. A lot of their drinks are very, very good, but they're also very expensive. And I will say this, don't make the mistake that I did and buy the bigger juice and drink it all in one day. You will not like the result. Just saying, if you get it, don't get that bigger juice because that tastes so good. I made that mistake. So I'm going to put my refrigerated stuff up and I'm going to share with you everything else. So I also got this really cute cup, and I have to be careful with cups like this because I sometimes will take these out and break them or lose them. But this was so cute, I couldn't leave it there, and it wasn't on sale. It was $7.99. So on to the story about my Pringles. Y'all are going to whoop me. They had none. Of course they had none. They always have. They just now have the reduced fat in sour cream and onion Pringles, and I won't try those. I probably will, but I've been so mad over my regular Pringles that I haven't. But I do intend to try those one day. They didn't have any, so they called in the store. They had me talk to somebody named Doug. He said, we're going to get a case tomorrow. Now, for all I know, they have a case there. He just don't want to get them because that other guy brought them out. And I got mad. I'm thinking, I ain't going back to that store tomorrow. Forget that. But we know I am. We know that I am. And depending on how they're sold, they're probably, I don't know if they're still 3 for $4. I don't really care. If they are, I plan on buying 6. I need to just ask how much a case is because I really like Pringles. So I got mad and I bought this. What did that really do? But I did like this, guys. This is that popcorn that I had that they were advertising. The Cheetos popcorn. Now, they also had the Flaming Hot next to it. But like I said before, I don't really like the flavor of Flaming Hot. I liked hot corn chips and hot popcorn when we were in the city. But as far as the Flaming Hot brand, that flavor, I do not like it. So, but I was very excited. So we know I'm going back to the store tomorrow, guys. If it's $12, I'm going to spend $12 on my Pringles. I love those. I don't know what it is about me and Pringles here lately, but that's all that I fuss about. But I don't even know how they're cooked. I don't know if they're fried, if they're baked. I don't know what they are, but it's almost like they have this potatoey nuttiness to them that I just crave. And I've eaten them over the years, but I have never just craved them the way that I'm craving them now, going bonkers and almost threatening people in the store to get my chips. So I am going to go back tomorrow. I'm going to get some. I'll probably get 6 cans. So the last few things that I got, because like I said, even though I'm sick and I don't feel good, I still have an appetite. Like, I still want to eat. I just don't want to be sick after I eat. So, I saw this, and this was just because I saw it, and it was $1.99. This is Red Velvet Gooey Butter Cake Slice. I don't see where these things are so great. I don't know about this flavor, but when I first saw something that said Gooey Butter Cake, I thought it was going to be moist and chewy and just good, and it wasn't what I thought it was. Yet, I keep picking up stuff like this to try it out. So, this again, too, was something I thought I was going to eat while I was walking around the store, but I just didn't feel great. So, the next thing I got is I love me some cream of rice. I used to eat cream of wheat, and I still like it, but I liked cream of rice better. When I was a teenager, one of the reasons I was probably so thin is I would make a big glass of this, but I would make it thin enough to drink on the way to school with butter. And it had butter and sugar in it. It had all those things in it, you know, that didn't bother you as a kid. But I would drink that whole cup. My friend thought it was horrible. She didn't like cream of wheat. She didn't like cream of rice, but she liked oatmeal. But I would make it thin enough to drink it. I'd make a big old cup of that. And I would not be hungry all day. Like, I'd have a cup like this. And I would cook it on the stove like you do, but I would thin it down with milk, butter, and sugar. I don't do that anymore. I eat it more thick, kind of like it is right here. I don't have any favorite mix-ins that I put in my cream of wheat right now. I just like it like it is. But one day it threw me when I saw that this box said gluten-free, because y'all know how I am when the labels on my products change. But I wanted to get that. And then this. I didn't need this, but look. They had these in the grocery store, and it said $9.99, now $2.49, and that's what got me. Because I guess this was Valentine's candy. And it says on here, what's in here? Because I didn't read it first. There is a milk caramel, which I love. Peanut cluster, a pecan delight, which I love. A dark chocolate truffle. I'm not too crazy about those. The dark almonds, the dark nut caramel, I do like. The cashew cluster. And then the mini chocolate toffee and a milk chocolate strawberry cream. I used to never like the creams and chocolates when I was a kid. I always liked the caramels. And you know how you could always tell a shape. And I had been saying that I wanted some Valentine's Day chocolate and those chocolate covered strawberries that they sell, those real strawberries that they decorate up and charge a whole lot of money for. But I was working, so I didn't get to go to the store to get none, because whenever I find those, I go ahead and get them because they're good. But I got this. So I won't be getting into none of this right now. I don't really feel good, so I will eat my fish and my broccoli. And I got some tea over there I'm going to make. And I'll probably get into my goodies in the next few days, because I do hope to feel better before I go to work. I don't like when I'm sick and I'm off, because I spend those 3 or 4 days working on trying to feel better. But I don't have anything going on in here, and I know that part of it is a cold, because like I said, what the nurse went home with wasn't anything like what I got. But I am a hypochondriac. If I'm watching a video and they're talking about something, then I think I got it, or I think I got something similar. But I just wanted to share this. There is no Bath and Body Works in here today. I know usually I have some form of some, but I'm going because I want all that strawberry. What am I trying to say? Not strawberry. I want a lot of the Easter stuff. I really do like it. It's like the more I try to stay out of there, the more stuff they get that I want. Like everybody, I want a lot of the Easter stuff. And I've been saving my rewards because I'm thinking about getting, we already know that I want the new stuff as far as the Bora Bora. I really like that spray. I've been messing around with that every time I go in Bath and Body Works. The Guavatini, I think I mess with a little bit, but I do want that, and I'm trying to decide if I want the Cactus Blossom Mist in the mini, because I like it enough. I don't dislike it anymore, but I also know that I could just deal with that in a little size. But I want the Easter sprays in full, so I've been trying to keep all of my little reward points for that stuff, because I can order. It would have to be a candle, though. The only way that I'm able to get around them not charging me for my higher stuff and giving me my stuff that's $16.50 is when I'm ordering a candle, and the candles are about to not be on sale again for a while, so I'll have to figure that out. Because if the rewards are $16.50, and I know that if I line up as many sprays or creams as my rewards, and I've got a candle anchoring the front of that sale, that candle is going to be placed as what I pay for, versus if I'm just trying to order, like, say, a lotion and the creams and the mist, it's going to anchor that highest paid thing first. So I don't know. I want all that stuff, but we get things so slow here. But they did let me smell that Easter spray, like I said, and I really do like it. But I miss when Bath and Body Works had other stuff. I didn't know at one point our store was a test store. I remember we had certain things I wasn't buying then. We got cups and mugs and long stem matches and peppermints and those trays. I bought one of those trays years ago that you lay your little rings in, but I had no idea because they said they couldn't tell that. So if y'all live where there's a test store and an outlet, thank your lucky stars. But that was it. Until the next time, everyone have a great day.